Hi guys, today we're looking at a Steeple analysis, and they're basically done to see how external factors may affect a business. I don't see you getting many questions about this on your exam, like maybe say what it is or explain like some parts of it, but I just can't see you having to do a full Steeple for a company. It just doesn't make sense, but maybe you might be asked how to read one. More importantly though, this could be really useful for your paper, for your internal assessment, so really do pay attention to this. Anyway, Steeple stands for social, technological, economical, environmental, political, legal, and ethical factors from outside the company that could affect a company. And when you're doing that, you always might want to check, see if it's importance and, short-term, mid-term, or long-term, like the range of when it's going to be an issue. So to do this, let's just take a look at Apple. Okay, if somebody who's doing this with Apple, is social. There is a movement starting that is about bringing balance back to life using feature phones. Apple doesn't sell dumb phones, right? And there's this idea that people should get back to being people, not hooked up to their cell phones all the time. Now, this risk, I would say, is low because I don't see this catching on, but it is a long-term thing, maybe in the future, right? To handle this, maybe Apple could start selling a simpler phone or something. Technical. To date, this is actually important. To date, Apple has been relying on their own superior chip design to keep ahead of the competition. However, Samsung is one of only 2 companies able to produce chips using 3 nanometer process, and they are Apple's main competitor. So, yeah, Apple designs the chips, but their main competitor, Samsung, produces them, and there's another company. This is a medium risk, because Apple is a big client for Samsung, so I can't see them, just cutting Apple off. But if there's not enough chips, Samsung's going to keep them for himself. And this is a midterm problem because they have their chips lined up for this generation. It's their next generation that maybe there's a problem. Economical. A worldwide economic slowdown and possible recession appears certain. This is a high risk for Apple, not enough to destroy it or anything, but it's going to cost a dent in their income, right? And it's short to midterm. There seems to be, at the time of this video, a recession coming soon. Environmental. This is a really good one, especially if you're doing an internal assessment for sustainability. The minerals that Apple uses are finite. For example, gold is used in their electronics, and while there's mineable gold now, it will run out. Sooner or later, we'll just run out of gold, right? This is a high. You need minerals to make your stuff, but we have the minerals now, so it's long term, but they have to do something to think about it, and they are doing something now. For example, Apple reuses a lot of their old phones and takes the metal from them to make new phones in their trade-in scheme. Political. China is a major market for Apple's phones. Political tensions between USA and China could lead to less demand or even a sales ban. This can be short to long term. This problem between China and the United States is probably going to be going on for a long time. And here you have a problem with a Steeple. I put this as a medium, but you could argue that as a high risk. There's a touch of opinion in this, and that's kind of an issue with a Steeple. Legal. The European Union is looking to mandating that all phones and also tablets use only USB-C connectors. This is short term because this is happening now, and the risk is low because all Apple really has to do is just stop using their Lightning port and put the USB-C in their phones and their base model iPad. This is not a big issue. Ethical. Well, not employees. The harsh treatment of the people who produce Apple products causes bad PR. This is not short, long-term, medium-term. This is now, and it has been in the past, and it will be in the future. But I'm going to say it's a low risk because, really, I don't see people really caring that much on the whole. People still buy Apple products, even though the employees making them are jumping out of windows and landing in the nets. And that's a Steeple. So, study it and think about using it for your paper. Sam here from IB Business Management Made Easy. I hope this video helped. If you want some more help, you can see my other videos, or click on the link, or contact me at the WhatsApp number. See you soon.